welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message.
Bluetooth mode.
Oh, massages, Big Cat. We are deep in the crux, the core of Mercury retrograde. A chance for the soul suckers straight from the crevice of the devil's balls to dare return. They want to refriend you, refamily you, re-co-worker you. Again! We'll be having none of that. We've seen their bag of tricks, darling dears. You know I can't see it for you without my spectacles of truth, darling dears. I have to get them on so I can see what's going on. Let's see who's in the chat. Who's first in the chat today? That 60s chick, namaste, wagwan, fist bump, the happy Shama 444, Nicolette, what's going on? Raynon, Lions, you here? Are you here for it? Blessings, I see you. Kimberly Saeed, what's going on, Big Cat? Have you been revisited by a scourge? Before we get into that particular peccadillos, darling dears, I've got to talk about the planetary energies. So we'll dive right into my notifications, my notes. What's going on? See what I'm saying? They're trying to fling up obstacles on you, left, right, and center, to test your gangster when you've been what? Residing at Don't Get Smoked Central. Are they mad? Yes, they are. Undiagnosed and still swimming in them waters while you are kicking back and falling into the best version of yourself. Everything's running out of power, Scotty. Right. The planetary energies today, darling dears. The Sun and Pluto will unite today. This is a time in which you can crush the competition and reach your personal goals. That's why they want to come back and revisit you. Scourge, poor. Anyhow, the downside of this transit is that we might feel or might want to use just a little bit of manipulation to get things to go your way. Remember, the karma bus comes for us all. We don't want to be caught up with hockey sticks at dawn, not with spirit blood. Being on the docket, no. You'll be thrust into the action of evolving your spirit in the right direction today, darling dears. Choose wisely, because the road of the unknown is fraught and filled with bottom feeders, the ones that fell at your left, the ones that fell to your right, as you continue on, Big Cat. Fist bump. Yes, baby. I sat up on my bed last night and I thought to myself, I said, Case, I said, what? What are the main reasons why a buzzkill would want to be refriending you? Why would they want to refriend you? I found two primary reasons that really got me going, mate. Had me sitting up and typing like I was being what? Paid for it. No, right. To keep you, the first reason I saw, right, was to keep you as an option. Yes, baby. They wanted your Banani or Futum on tap. Just in case it doesn't work out with the new supply. The Pygmisha, especially if the new supply always knew about you. It's not working out. They realize that life is not ruled by Futum alone. You need what? Somebody who pours and feeds your spirit. They want to eat you. They want to eat you. Quite often it's because what? They've got another replacement in the wings to get away from the replacement that they went to. And they want something to what? Work on. See if their magic works. If you can be pulled about like taffy. If your shell-like is open to the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter. These things they want. They them and They want to prevent having the experience of the complete loss of you. They don't want to feel law 16 of the 48 laws of power anymore. They don't like your shapely back. The majority of individuals that come back to offer you their hand in friendship after you've just jettisoned out of a traumatic relationship with them, right, is because they're narcissistic and players. And they're feeling a bit played out. And your supply was platinum, darling dears. You was fooled for a very long time. A very, very, very long time. When they try to refriend you, darling dears, if they dare to get into your shed, like are able to get an audience with you somehow, because they'll be trying, they'll be coming on the balls of flying monkeys. Yes, flying monkeys with those those balls that are in strength of no one, darling dear. They're just like the F shit. Or they don't know, they're naive, they don't realize that they're dealing with the devil's strongest worker, Pennywise the clown, son or daughter. Here's what you must do when these bottom feeders get up out of their coffin, the same bunk bed coffin they wanted for you, darling dears. You must thank them and respectfully decline. Are you mad, blood? You ain't on nobody's roster except Father God Most High. You are a once-in-a-lifetime cat. And they can't take it. They've got the CT because they are They are stalking. When you say them, no thank you, you're full of F shit, fucking knees and dark days, they will beef it up in the spying game. I'm telling you. Those hillbilly investigations are being launched. And when they're spying on your social media or spying through the flying monkeys, they will hear that you have access to AliExpress. I know. They will hear that you have that new promotion. I know. They will hear that you are in command of your waistline. I know. They will hear that you're happy and fulfilled by your damn self. You allowed Father God to pour into you, darling dears. They will find out that you walk with the whole armor of God just for them. They made you realize how great you can be. Blocked your creativities, put you in brown pocketers, buddy. Have you got a dime status? There was a disgusting example of a male or female for your progeny. And they were fraught and filled with an SGD of the mind, body, and soul. Get that selfish motherfucker out your ear. Don't allow them in your here and now. When they try to approach you, you're like, what are you doing? Broke back motherfucker, what is you doing? Yes! You've got to make up a little ditty just for them. Self-respect, darling dears. Right up there with dignity and infinite possibilities. When you love on thyself, I told you some of you are finding it hard because you're not used to doing it. You was born out of degradation. Some of you may have had nice families, but they didn't know how to connect with you. You was always earmarked as a black sheep. Why? You either spoke up or they didn't understand the path that your life was taking. They didn't understand your spiritual route. Not every spiritual route, right, or route goes through yoga and meditation. How you get to Father God is between you and Father God. They come to see if they can catch on to your psychological password. You will want to play with them as the predator plays with the prey. Maybe even offer them something, but why waste your energies, darling dear, when you could be getting great? They want to fill up your cranium with brainwashing. They want to wash your brain and give it to you without the Vaseline. And they won't be sorry. No! Give yourself the chance, darling dear, to be who you were sent here to be. Light worker, star seed. You were sent here to awaken the unawakened, but your message are for those who have the ears to hear. Not everybody's going to want to hear what you've got to say. Why? They're happy with the what? Eat, sleep, entertain, be indebted forever. Routine. Big cat, lean in. Come close, big cat. I've just got something to tell you. Don't care how long it takes. Because the right person, the right people with the right amount of what? Soul love. Love from the soul. What you offered to a bottom feeder that didn't appreciate you. That gaslighted you, gave you the PTSD, darling, and anxieties. They gave you pissanphobia. I told you, trust nobody. They gave you the gift of eyes on everyone. Remember this, big cat. I told you many, many times, we forgive so that we can be forgiven and have access to the whole armor of God and our spiritual gifts and our infinite possibilities. But remember the bastardo's name. Don't deny yourself the opportunity of true love. First kiss. Don't do it, no matter how long it takes, big cat, if that is what you are seeking. Remember, everything you need on this Malkuf is an inside job. Whatever you believe, so shall it be. Don't focus on what they did. Focus on what you did about it. Bossed up. Got great. And not having it, blood. No. When they contact you, because they will. They, them and They're not enjoying your Lazarus from the nosebleed section. They want to come around so they can block you from being open to other people. Keep you stuck with the double dutch of the fucking knees, blood. That's working on your hairline. I told you many times. Your hairline. It's very important. So you can put the past behind you like a ponytail. My earring is rebelling. It's saying right turn. Everything is a sign in the readings. The light is where you choose to walk, darling dears. And I told you many times, you enter a room, shoulders back, chin up. God sent you there and is holding a space. Some of you are beleaguered by being in jobs that you can't stand. Why? The undiagnosed is there, blood. And they're what? Legion. Especially when you're shiny. And you are shiny, big cat. Because they all want you back. They're sorry, trying to figure out how they can reach you again. The effrontery of it all. When they tried to dumb you down, treated you as though you big cat, was the fresh shit shining in the sunlight. Why? Because they needed to kick their way into existence. Yes, they took your power grid and gave it to someone that they can't replace you. They really can't. So the liar is being lied to. The cheater is being cheated on. Know this. And you, big cat, must be the biggest cheater of them all. Cheat them with your energy, blood. Cheat them of it. Rob them of your energies. It's your energies. You are a power grid. You are the prototype. I've told you. And your big cat chronicles continues. You didn't falter. You didn't fade. And you didn't look back. This is why you are like the Holy Grail to them, blood. No, I'm not. I don't suffer from any ailment. In case you was wondering. I have to use regular water today because the fizzy water's all the way in the fridge. And I promised I wouldn't call the progeny unless they was helping me put on my waist trainer. And they had to tape me like they did yesterday. Or they've got to give me another marker because I ain't getting smoke blood. Talking about bringers of the darkness. Guess what, guys? Prakala is coming to pick up the progeny. I know. My first thought was, what is this fucking ease? Are you past the plague? My second thought is, what? I've got little kids. I can go out there and make them test themselves before they take my progeny. And I said, no, blood. Mercury retrograde. They wants to see your presence. They wants to see exactly how much their fucking ease affected you. Leave them to their karma, darling dears. They beg for it. Leave them to it. And don't re-engage with what you've seen and know to your core is an enemy of your state. They had your psychological password. And what did they do with it? They shat all over it. Limited your ability to pee glitter, shit cupcakes, and fart. They've limited your ability to fart rainbows. Heinous crimes, blood. Ones that you have to be on the alert. Don't let it happen to you again. Let that same scourge drag you off. Off to do what? If you feel like asking them, ask them what type of friend could we possibly be to each other. We've seen each other naked. I've seen your ooh, ooh, ooh face. Amongst many others, there was legions. Why would you want to be my friend? They want to become a pussy watchman or woman. The watcher of the photon. Let them watch and wonder from the nosebleed section, blood. Because it says here, they're a liar, a thief, a cheater, a user, right? A swindler. A back front neck tabber. They don't get an S. A frenemy. The one that's going to try and refriend you. As they see that little, they called it your little entrepreneurial thing. That little business. That little education. It's always got a little in front of it. Why? Because them is little finger. They are little finger, blood. Don't let them back. And if you do, don't tell me. Because I will be there to push my spectacles of truth back and tell you I told you so. Pardon me, that was a spiritual belch because I speaks the true truth. Pinkies up, fist bump. Let's call in the energies of guidance protection. Hello, Elizabeth Williams. Have you gotten over the shock? The one that wanted a bag of futums and was trying to argue with Panani. Are you mad, blood? Fist bump. Have what you want is your sexuality on this Malkuf. But a liar and a cheat will always be a liar and a cheat. And through some of their liations, they are cheating some big cats out of their life. Remember, big cat, we are experiencing rich white ladies season in the spiritual world. Their name is on the docket. This is why they're getting nervous. You must remain focused and cool hand look. Wisdom to know when to hold them, when to fold them, when to walk, and when to run, blood, tinky winky styly. They want to stop your bag. They want to see how your Skrilla.com is rolling round for you if you are a single person. They can't understand how you are debt-free and living a life like it's golden because it is. They're not in it. This is why it's golden. And you have become what? The coach of the red flag team. It was the only way to go. It is either that or be barking mad. Dressing like Quasimodo, coming up from the deep crevice of the basement to dare to what? Walk your progeny to school looking like that. Listen. Some of them will come back just to see how much it hurt when you got rid of them or they got rid of you. They want to strum in your pain with their fingers. Don't let them do it, big cat. They're tired, played out, it's bored, boring, and boring off. If there's such a word. Just think of them with T-Rex arms, trying to beg a little friendship with you. Listen, we are not friends with T-Rex arms. You've seen T-Rex? Those arms are small because they're not allowed to touch you. They just want to get onto your jugular. Work on your cranium. Remember, the scourge has T-Rex arms. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection and get these T-Rex arms together. Yes, baby, they want to come back. Come back to who? To what? That creature from the backwoods? The one that we already agreed was Basura. Thank you, Kung Fu Panda. Hiya. Basura, I love a new word for my lexicon. And what was the other one? Sastik? I think it's, what did she say? It was Swahili? It means I don't want it. You guys are coming through the words. You know, I love it. I love it so much. Anyhow, let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, guys, and see what's going on in these tarot streets as they try to beg you back or get a minute of your precious time. Time's a ticking. We ain't wasting it on those that was built to be broken from our lives. Take a deep breath, darling. Just breathe your energy into the read. Let's see what's going on. Blood, bra, or cis stream. Energy's up. You're wondering why have I got different music? The one that I love so much, my Japanese trap house. They said it's royalty free, copyright free, and lo and behold, they copyrighted that shit. I said, what? What kind of tomfoolery is this? Now I'm going to make my own music. Watch this space. I've told you something I'm going to do. I didn't tell you when, and I didn't tell you how. So you jealous karmics, you can't stop me because I'm a sneaky cat. Right. Let's dive in, darling dears, and see what the energy is around you. What are you serving? Why the scourge wants to come back? I'm tired of the nudge, nudge, wink, wink, big bull swanky. It's making me stutter. And sweat. I've gone past the perspiration, guys. Proverbs 13:20 is if you walk with the wise, you will be wise. And if your companions are fools, expect to be scuppered and on the rocks of life. And the biggest fool is the one that realizes what slipped through their paws and can't get it back. Not even at gunpoint. What's this? Temptation. Lead us not into temptation. Yes, baby. They will be looking like the devil himself, dapper, perfumed and cologned up the Watusi. They will tell you anything you need to hear. They will be so sorry. Not only will they be sorry, darling dears, they will tell you exactly what they were sorry for, when for years you just wanted them to acknowledge what they did. Now they'll be acknowledging it, trying to tempt you off your gangster. Lead us not into temptation. Oh, hell no. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. You're their guilty pleasure, eh? Why? They like to torture you like a cat torturing a mouse. They want to come what? Wash your brain, blood. They want to wash your brain, blindfold you to their snakish ways. What's the next thing? Why are they coming back? They want to tempt you. I can't be tempted by anything I've had before, especially when I know that they're involved with a chlamydia giver. hold that fort. I'm just grateful it was just that. That mother foe tried to take a big cat out. Are you mad, blood? Oh, brah. I don't even have to pay my knees. My body is of one accord. Fuck you. Love and light. They're trying to tempt you, eh? Barefaced effrontery. No rest for the wicked, eh? Can't sleep at night, simpleton. They bought it on themselves. This one. What's this? Stargazing. Yes, baby. They see the star quality in you, darling dear, and they've been watching. I told you. The full moon talks about a harvest. They'd like to gather you up. They think they're a gatherer. Now they see exactly what you brought to the tableau, darling dears, as you continue to what? Scamper away into the distance. They haven't forgotten you, I told you. Especially when you tell them no. I would rather, and add in whatever they would rather be. Base of the deck, darling dears, because we're doing what Bob Marley said. We are dancing to the beat of the universe, bending the matrix while they get wet in the rain. Some of you are musicians, and you are about to what? Step into star status. Whether you are a writer, a singer, something to do with the music industry, darling dear, this is your time. They can always smell it, right? These jankras. It's the Jamaican word for what? Vultures, carrion eaters. The ones that like to eat off the dead. You're not dead, blood. You're alive, big cat. For a reason. You have purpose. Go for your north node. Luke 17:34. 2 was in the bed. 1 was taken. For a reason. Why was you taken? Because you realize there's more to life than eat, sleep, work, and entertain yourself. Oh, you've got a whole plethora. This is a while that we've had so many. Because justice is afoot. We have Taiwas in the upright, darling dear, represented by the letter T, as well as what? 44, 45, 46, and 47. This speaks about authority, darling dears, as well as a legal case. Some of you are going through legal proceedings. Jockeying for leadership position, eh? You don't have to jockey for nothing. Why? Justice is being granted to those that have suffered many injustices. Been pushed around, eh? It's all funny until God takes note and puts them on the docket. I'm telling you. This is why you mustn't be sad. Pray for them, darling dear. Pray for them. For they knew not what they did. This is why they want to refriend you, refamily you, re-co-worker you. Are you mad, blood? Brah, or sistry? Let them continue to fetch the black bags. Please. Justice, darling dear. A season of resolution. Where what? A painful ending will be brought to somebody when they realize they can't get you back. You cannot be won back. You cannot be bought back. You cannot be brainwashed into return to a situation. 111 in the chat, darling, is manifestation mode, co-creating whatever you want. You have those badass alchemist ways. You have it within you to change your paradigm at any time. Why? You're professor of the puzzle, blood. You play chess, not checkers. And as the queen, you are not in danger. You are the danger. You are the storm. And you are the lesson they must learn as they eat that shit pie. When you was designed to have cake. Justice, darling dear, is afoot. Leading big cat, we also have what? Swallow, the sun energy. In reverse, in tarot, this is the sun card, the Leo energy of it all. Sorry, justice came with the Libra energy. This is the Leo energy of it all, darling dears. On its side, blood. This person was a blessing blocker, had you with the PTSD, right? Reoccurring nightmares. Every time you woke up, they were still laying beside you. Good God. Scourge. Scourge. Be gone. This also speaks about the sun energy is about a happy family as well. The emotional well-being of your progeny was never their first fault. No, they didn't care. They perpetrated all of them heinous things in their presence. Pardon me, that's another spiritual belch because I speaks the truth roof. Pinkies up. This person is a destructive influence and will remain a destructive influence. Why? Because they've got low self-esteem. And betrayal is their go-to move. They lack ambition. And they're blind to the truth that you're a big cat. They think you're what? Something to be plucked, when you are a prize to be won. Can you see what's going on? So I'm trying to get this new camera angle sorted out. Allow me. Let me just feng shui myself. Right. You also have the Palo Santo. Why do they want to come back? Baby, look at this. You've got Feo. Feo is represented by the World card. It's on its face. It's represented by the letter F and O for fuck out of here. And why the fuck are you trying to what? Re-enter my hemisphere? I know it doesn't begin with O, but so what? We're gonna ad-lib. As they try to ad-lib in your life. World card on its face, darling dears. This is represented by the numbers 84, 85, 86, and 87. This person is feeling extremely anxious at this moment in time. They lack knowledge as to what you're doing. They are living amongst the negative cycle and the foolish actions they perpetrated. As they dared what? Betray the big cat. They must live with it. This new beginning, this new you is not welcomed. They don't like it. They don't love it. Guess what, big cat? They don't think you're fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. I know. If I had pearls, I'd be clutching them bitches with you. Hey, please. I see 57 likes. There's 121 in the chat. Please, thumbs it up. This is how you donate to the channel, darling dear. Give me a like. Get me into the algorithm. Yes. Other cats needs to know what's going on, mate, because I know what's going on. Right. They're not loving this ending. This person is unable to make a proper decision. The World card, as you see in tarot, is always somebody within a circle. It also represents the World Wide Web. They're not loving what their eye chakras are seeing. It's what a stab to that black hole they call a heart. You look happy. You sit in self-worth, darling dears. That alone is a sting to their eye and a knife to their own back. Good. Not sorry. Not laughing because karma ain't gonna find me over that. No. Karma? Karma! Are you good karma or bad karma today? They can't hear you. Come a bit closer. I do have karma here. In case you're wondering at the back. I'm not joking. You thought it. Is this woman lost it? No, blood. Are you near? Yes. Is it good karma today or bad karma?
Good karma.
She said good. And should any of these big cats take back an ex-partner?
No.
Why? Come closer, child. They don't karma. Come closer. Tell them again at the back. Must you take refriend? Was it refriend an ex-family member? Must you do it?
No.
Why not?
Because if you had to leave them in the first place, there was probably a reason why you had to leave them.
And what will they do if you take them back?
They'll do the same things they did to you before.
Karma has spoken. Right. Because you got the Wheel of Fortune, blood. This is infinite possibilities. A new beginning. When you see Jera come up in a tarot read, or my reads, darling, because I read everything. Especially people's behaviors. Past behaviors, I read that shit and it's boring, boring. This speaks about a year of prosperity. Whatever you've put your paws onto, darling dears, it's about to what? Multiply. Leave the bad luck it where they are. They loved it. Or they're going to have to grow to love it. The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter, as well as fire energy. You was dealing with a gambler. Some were actually gamblers on this Malkuth, or they gambled on you. This also speaks about a win. It could be what? In the form of inheritance. Even inheritance. Knowledge, abundance. Knowledge is abundance. You can inherit that, darling dear. And work on it and make it what? Multiply. This is your evolution season. Why? Karma is afoot. And so is the back, front, neck, tabbers. Handing out words, bandying the words around us, love and friendship. Want to tell you that you're the love of their life. The same love that they gave a two-piece to. Could you see out of that eye? I couldn't. This is why I have to wear my spectacles of truth. My right retina was irreparably and irreplaceably damaged. Remember what the bastardos did. This speaks about happiness, right? And fortune coming towards you from an unexpected source. But you have to understand, Big Cat, we have our paws in many pies, multiple streams of income. We are working on our portfolios, darling dears. We are creating tables for our grand progeny to eat from. Too busy being an example for your emperors and empresses in training to worry about someone who loved to tongue wrestle and had you at hockey sticks at dawn and in competition with tree sloth with algae in their fur. Are you mad blood? So now you're not tempted. You've decided what? I'm loving angels instead. Yes. Right. Let's push on. I already told you, if they approach your domicile, get yourself a shiz. Jettison it from an upper window. And it is your responsibility as a spiritual being having a human experience to call 999 and get that basura removed from your walkway. Right. Pressing on. Let's get a charm. See what's going on. Oh, this is a lot. Something definitely has come full circle in your life, darling dear. And I told you, their spine, they're watching, and their glasses are upside down because what they see has got them on their back, mate. And they're not looking up to get up, they're looking up to drag you down. Why? Because something hasn't what materialized in their life. They're still in cocoon stages in the DNS. This is the butterfly in reverse, darling dears. Why? They're coming to offer you an apple, just like the snake offered Eve in the garden. They want you to take a bite of their forbidden fruit. One which we all agreed it's not good for your indigestion and it will not keep you out of prison. No. The new you, darling dear. The new you, born to run wild and free into the unknown, collecting your infinite possibilities. Again, we see what? Another butterfly in reverse. You've got two butterflies, two masked marauders. Listen, wherever they are, everybody's faking it, right? Wearing a mask and no one's wearing a condom. All sorts going on in the pantaloon, darling dears. What's this? This came out sideways. This is a seahorse. But when I saw it turned over, it looked like a snake blood. Because they want to come and weigh you down, blood. They want to come and give you more generational curses. They don't want you to be free. Some of you are actually having travel plans. They want to interrupt the travel plans. Or when you get to your destination, they want your mind to be on them so that your time away from your domicile is fraught and filled with anxiety and the PTSD, darling dears. Stop laughing back. Right. I guess it's you against the horde. Let me get 2 decks. Okay. You against the horde. I'm going to go with this one and this one. Basura. They gave you misanphone. I can't even say it. Misophonia. Well, you hated to see them eating and breathing. And that's not good. I told you many times, Big Cat, you can't be around people you have the track of your eyes. It's not good for you. Not good for your mental health. What's this? We've got the 5 of Cups, the Devil, and the High Priestess. I can't make it up, darling dears. Feeling guilt and shame, darling dear, for the devilish ways they treated you. This person is controlling. They also have addictions. We have the Capricorn energy coming through. The 5 of Cups is Pisces, right? And then we've got the High Priestess coming in with the Moon, Pisces and Cancer energy. Lot of Pisces here, eh? Lot of water energies. They will come and try and trick you, darling dear. This is why your intuition needs to be litty. You are the High Priest or Priestess. You sit between Boaz and Jashin, the 2 pillars of wisdom, for completion and new beginning. You've got their file, and we've already agreed many times to float test it over the dustbin. It's a see-through pamphlet. You know what their game is and what they're up to. This person is sad, sorry, feels ashamed that you found your 2 of Cups. Divine, bless that 2 of Cups. A new beginning for you. Once you got out of the what? The conscious Maya or mind fields they left in your cranium as they washed your brain. Feeling sad and sorry. They'd love to win you back. The High Priestess has secrets, but in the upright, those secrets have been revealed. You went within, intuitively guided to free yourself from what? A demonic situation. By any means necessary. Right, what's going on with the Horde? Let's see. Trying to come and make you bite their apple. That same sour apple that's been slathered over, right? With all sorts of what? Bodily fluids. From a what? Prakala or Prakalisha. Oh, hell no! Make my mouth get all watery. What do they want? Coming in to tempt you as your loving angels instead. What's going on with them? Come through, Robbie Williams. Posh, clap. They don't even want to talk now. Is it because we're paying full attention? Oh. What's this? Fall on its face, darling. They've been taught manners by the universe, living in a negative cycle. We also have what? The 9 of Swords in the upright, because they know exactly what they did, and they know exactly why they are where they are. King of Wands. Old dog like me. We have the rat them in a 2-band tree. Piper, Ivy, yes! Digdealer.com, the one with the unsatisfied eyes. On this particular deck, this is present energy, darling dears. They clearly know what they did to you, Big Cat, and they want to come back. They're not loving where they are. They're amongst the feeble-minded. Well, like attracts like. Who am I to listen? The unsatisfied eyes, the professional sperm engineer blood, the animal in a kidney. This is somebody who uses their looks and possibly the bedroom work to get what they want. They clearly think out situations. They see to see where they can get in and fit in. Loves the attention of others. This is how they feel. They fill up their cup, darling dear, by the attention of others, by the attachments, the soul ties, and having many on the roster. They're possibly wanting to come back and be your friend so you can be the fill-in chick or the fill-in guy. Are you a fill-in? Fill-in is right up there with cum bucket blood. Right up there with vacant orifice blood. I told you many times. Today's the day. Today's a good day to make what? Another vagina painted stick. And throw it. They'll be after it, mate. They're easily tricked by mediocre shiznai. Even when it's not real, it's fake and fugazi. Ha ha. So what's the next step for the big cat? Listen, eyes on everyone. Trust in your intuition, darling dear. Right? What was trying to peep up? Look, the Page of Cups sees that you're healing. And it's your Pentacles, darling dear. They're seeing things from a different perspective. You saw the Hangman. Trust your intuition. Fall back, darling dear. This is not your fight. Let them fight amongst themselves. Want to come through with a quick bullshit apology? You know how I feel about a Page. The immature energy of it all. This person was emotionally abused as a child, possibly by their mother, if it's a boy, and well, it doesn't matter. Abused by a parental figure, a caregiver. So they've got the emotional pop-off of a what? 7-year-old mate. They go for the jugular in a childish way. This also speaks about a hidden pregnancy. Somebody really did fall back, and they didn't imagine whomsoever they was what? Putting all of these putting their seed into was going to get pregnant. You saw it already. They want to come through and offer an apology. Your next move, darling dear, should be to fall back and respectfully decline the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter. Because with this apology comes attachments, and with that friendship will come what? A stumbling block in your life. Keep you on the roster, the rota of going nowhere. Fast. What's their next move? Because they like to move on people, mate. They like to move on people, and we don't love it. They can't just go and commit their heinous crime somewhere else. No! They've got to find your doorway somehow. So what's this stupid idiot CHEWPED wants? Not loving the negative cycles they created. They can't understand why the same thing is happening everywhere they go. Not realizing they're the common denominator. Cursed. And a dummy. A dummy bat. What's their next move? As they try to tempt you into gazing at what they've got going. Pay no attention, blood. Get your darkest glass. We respond. We don't react. Look. Brag pocketers, the come up king or queen. They can't make it on their own. They're in debt. Spiritual and physical. In Keitha and Malkuf, no less. Brag pocketers. Buddy, have you got a time? The time? Oh, a Freudian slip. They want your time, darling dear. Do we have time for Petty? Yes, baby. Where's Belle? Come here, Belle. You've got to work with Jazz. Otherwise, there's no Jazz and Mal. Them have no pentacale. No pentacale, none. Not a bean. This come up king or queen. This Brock pocketers. This person that's spying on you with their immature ways. We see 2 pages here. There could be as much as 2 progeny involved in this situation, darling dear. One that they're trying to buy off with a big pentacale, and the one that they're giving fake love to. Good God. Then Brock, they're in a situation where they're with what? Soul suckers. That are gimmies. You've got to give me this and give me that. They've got to. Why? They don't live nowhere. You see, these bottom feeders, they can't get their own. They have to go and live in somebody else's house, be on someone else's time. Right? But where they found themselves, they've got to pay through the nose, mate, because they've got to come up king or queen with them, and they want to come up from you. They're directionless. If they're working, they're being paid like a pauper, or it's about to be told to fetch the black bags. It's P45 season. That's what we say in the UK. When they sack you and tell you to go home, gather your belongings and leave, never come back, they give you a P45. They need assistance and a donation, possibly of your time and your skrillers. Page of peas on its face, I wish. They lack progress and they're fearing the rejection you're about to rain on their foolish, feeble minds. There was an emotional drain in your life, and I said, gambler. Some of them are gamblers, and they're rubbish gamblers, blood. Just like a thief, you always getting caught. Why bother thieving, blood? That alone needs to show you need to go towards the light. If you allow them back in your existence, they will be using you for your money. You think you ain't got nothing? Allow a bottom feeder in and see how much they can take. Hey. Yeah. Right. Best next step for the big cat. Best next step. Thank you. Allow those under judgment to be under judgment. Judgment also represents the X, the ones that wants to be Mac the knife in your life. The example of what you don't need. You've got your cup. This is 5 streams of income, your creativities. It also speaks what? Of Archangel Michael blowing the trumpet for your true, divinely true love's first kiss. To be activated. Why? If you've paid attention to the process, darling dear, and got great, and that is what you want, it's coming for you. If it's a business partnership, somebody who you can truly rely on, someone who's not going to cheat and lie and stab you in your back, this is what is being granted unto you. Again, this is forward movement, darling dears. Forward movement. Tapping into your creativities, because it will unlock your infinite possibilities. I told you, we're going for the generational wealth, guys. We're working on the grand progeny at the moment. Go forward, darling dears. This is your emotional fulfillment and well-being. This is the cup of self-love, which you must drink of every day. Proverbs 26:11. As a fool returns to his folly, a dog will return to his vomit. We are not dogs, we are cats. The baddest cat out there, once you know thyself. Once you understand how to fill up your own cup. Anybody that comes with true love's first kiss for you is an add-on, not a must-have. This is what these bottom feeders are realizing. You didn't need them in your life. You wanted them in your life. There's a big difference. And now they're understanding it as they watch you through the upside down glasses, as they mouth breathe in the nosebleed section. Sputnik is their name. Hillbilly investigations will be forever their game. Ace of the deck. Queen of Swords. I told you. You've got the wisdom of your experience. You're not going for the one more round, Julie. You speak your truth. You're highly intelligent and funny. Some people don't find it funny. Why? Because it's the truth and it's about them. I know. They're lucky that you are what? Serving Queen of Swords in the upright. Nobody wants to meet the one in the reverse, darling. Yeah. Solo dolo, like the girls on the pole. This is also again speaking about legal action. You're about to be paid in kind. Give unto Caesar what is due unto Caesar. If you're going for a legal situation, things are going to balance out in the right way. But you have to remember, as a juggler, you have to hold your gangster. Patience, darling dears. Patience, intelligence, and doing the groundwork. Base of the deck. The Chariot. This speaks about success again, a journey. Some of you are going to be going on a journey over the next few days. Remember Mercury retrograde. Dot your I's and cross your T's down to the letter. And also, the Queen of Swords comes to remind us that we will not be signing any form of contracts until after the 3rd of February. Are you mad, blood or brah? You mad? Tell them you need time to think about this. Nobody gets into any form of union with anybody over nothing in Mercury retrograde. Perish the thought. Chariot, told you. Isolate and pay attention, the Hermit, Virgo energy. Pay attention to everything and everybody. Everyone is interviewed. I don't care if you gave birth to them. They too have to be interviewed. We are not taking on bouts of cognitive dissonance, not this far into our tinky-winky journey. What else is the bottom feeder trying to come back and tempt you with? Boring. Fill out the back end. Page of Swords and Ace of Pentacles, darling dear. Someone will be coming back with what? A light inquisitive. They're going to come in like a child. We've got 3 pages on the tableau at this moment in time, darling dears. And when that talks about what? When you see 3 pages, it speaks of friendship as well as arguments, tongue wrestling, blood, subterfuge, and bull swanking. Yes. They're going. Some of you are going to be offered engagement. Some of you are going to get that ring that they didn't want to give to you. Some of them are going to what? Try and reinvest in you. They want you to go on a date. They're going to spend money they don't have, which is cursed coin, straight from their Judas pocket. Don't do it, darling dears. Don't do it. Some will be what? Buying your children. They're going to what? What's the one? What is it? Be the what is it? The McDonald parent. Yes! The one that comes along with all of the bags of everything they're going to try and buy off your child. If you have progeny for them. Right? Hermit maid. Because they feel iced out of the situation, left out of what you've got going on. They didn't understand your authority. But they're seeing shit different now. Hangman in reverse. Yes. Right? 4 of swords. 4 of wands. Sorry, darling dears. They want a piece of what your 11-11 fade is. They see that you've what? Upgraded and you're leveling up. They want to see where they can fit in. They think that they're a lost object in your life. Lost in your life? Are you kidding me, blood? This is the arrow you put up when you should get out. You cad. You scuzz bucket. You seedy character. You left behind in mother foeing pet cemeteryite interrupting your Lazarus. Right. Final intel and then we're out of here because I've got to come back with the cusp babies read. Right. Any more messages before I push off? Base of the deck. They listen, love the light that you're in, darling dear. It's shining on you. Sun energy again, the Leo energy, your inner child has been healed. This also speaks about holidays and abundance, as well as what? A stable relationship coming to you. One with equal give and take. This also speaks about a pregnancy and the birth of a child. Or your child looking at things from a different perspective. They're seeing the joy and the new beginning you've created in your world and appreciating what you brought to the table. Are you? Listen. Whatever feelings you had for them, it's broken, darling dear. Very rarely does that happen. What's this? Firm foundation again. The 11-11 fade, darling dears. You have it. You have it. You have the light. And what's this? They want to block your blessings. They want you to be the same otherworthian that they knew you to be. Well, let's move on quickly. What does the Moonology say about this? This temptation. Ooh, child. Yes, baby. Adjustments are definitely required. You don't put the energy in what you used to, darling dears. And if they get on your nerves, get your legal team. I told you, it's rich white lady season. If they don't listen to you, they'll listen to the courts. You come with the Queen of Swords, darling dears. This is the 3rd quarter of the moon, right? You're about what? 100% to what you was working towards. Base of the deck, darling dears. This is time for you to be what? The real you. Show them who you are. You don't tell anybody anything. You keep your seat, your throne, darling dears. As what? Everything comes to you. Law 8 of the 48 laws of power. And you make it look effortless. Law 9 of the 48 laws of power. Oh, straight out the gate. Told you, new beginning. Some of you will be traveling by train. Could be plane, could be boat. It doesn't matter, darling dear. A journey is definitely afoot. What's this? What did I say? True love's first kiss. Stable in them streets. Notice this is present energy. Both characters are facing. Right. I can't make it up. Privileged, blessed, and highly favored. Don't allow the buzzkill to come back. Don't allow anything the buzzkill did in your past to be what? Living rent-free in your mind. I told you I had to say the Lord's Prayer 1,000, it felt like 1,000 times, because I was not allowing that mother foe to take over my thoughts. If I did, I'll be brown bread, and my progeny will be motherless. And they'd be led around by an idiot. Are you mad? That alone gave me life. Hey, hey, you're privileged. Dos Vidanya. And Sakti. I don't want it. Satik. Yes. That love situation, it's dead in the water. If they're going to try and tempt you with your body, everybody's had that body. Who wants what everybody's had? Continue to get your 1111 fade, darling dears. On that note, are we out of here? I'm going to, my FP555 Oracle Intel deck, if you'd like to purchase them, follow the link in the description box below. Any final message for the big cats as they move on and circumvent Mercury retrograde, right? You're being guided, darling dear. Listen to your intuition. The first thought is your next and your best move. What's this? The merchants of slander. Well, let the haters motivate thee. The more they hate, the better you get. I told you, you are the prototype, darling dears. Professor of the puzzle. And you was dealing with, or you're about to deal with, Pennywise son or daughter. Know this. When you have to speak to them, you know that's what's going on in their mind, mate. You have to remember, it's not your circus. It's not your clowns. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddler over to Teesprings, toddler over to Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. It's so disingenuous to what you've done to rebirth yourself, darling dears. Law 25 of the 48 laws of power. Keep adaptable and on the move. Law 48 of the 48 laws of power. And never forget, law 33, you know this opponent. And you recognize the signature in any other bottom feeder that tries to be a pretender to your throne. Law 5 of the 48 laws of power. Your reputation is everything. We don't hang with bottom feeders, because guess who will be the next in line? All right. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. Sucks to be them.